Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Go towards it. And now for RNG going straight to the Kalista, something you highlighted earlier on. Both comps extremely brawly. I actually do like what Suning's picked up quite a bit, where you have that dive on top side, but you also have Turn and Nocturne and Diana jump in, you pull him out. That's really right. The only thing you can think of is, oh, we already get a skirmish.
Well, unlucky that Angel's not here with the level 6 as well. Flashed away by Huanfeng and the heal, and SOFM, welcome to support. It's Ming and Gala right on top of him, and down he goes. SOFM is first blood meat for RNG.
Not even going to use the flank. Is really going to be the only lane you can fight around, as well as Crying going to be consistently pushing in Angel.
Now View wants to make a play on the top side. This is the response from Suning Xiao, who flashes away immediately though, but Bin taking up turret aggro. Now it's on to View, and he's going to die! Oh no! Diving the Mundo when he goes where he pleases.
In fact, to fight, you're going to take Galas, pull him out, and then I guess look for, I don't know, it just sounds very strange as Xiao, who might be punished with no flash.
All right, this time around, goes where he pleases, is definitely launch out, but anyway, he was dying there even after the max. So View's not nearby, he's back towards the top side. They want to try and dive Xiao again.
And let's see if they can pull it off. You have no TP on your mid laner.
Okay, Bin pulls out the passive here, but Maximum goes once again, trying to walk over it. Xiao flashes though, not sure about that as View takes a turret shot. Bin this one time as well. One more, but they'll survive.
Go in. Silas, of course, should do much better. Going to heal up with that Kingslayer, be able to lock Cryan down with the E as well, and guarantee the damage from the Q, because it seemed like the spell shield maybe down from the
forces, and try and get this Kalista to 2 items before the 20-minute mark at least.
I mean, before this Herald hits the plates, let's take note that Gala is 1,800 gold ahead of Huanfeng. So that's definitely going to take a pretty sizable jump up, as now, I mean, he's over 2K gold ahead.
Yep.
So all of RNG's advantage is
getting strong. You've got a Jinx, and maybe Suning are like, well, we can give up a couple of these and just hope that Huanfeng and Angel get somewhere with their itemization.
Now from being in the lead and being able to push out those side lanes, but later on, right, Angel especially is going to outscale. Paranoia comes out.
Fate's call there as well. Death charge as well. Good Everfrost, but running on in is Crying, and SOFM's in the middle of it all. Equalizer would have been great if Suning were in a different position. Super Mega Death Rock, bit of damage, but it started with the bottom lane being too far forward.
And now RNG just going to turn towards mid. Angel giving over an opportunity.
Bin is coming, and he has flash, but RNG are jumping on him. Way into the backline of Angel. View on top, gets his second kill of the LPL, but Xiao bullying around. Gala still alive. And Suning have just walked into certain death.
Yeah, and they did kill Wei, so no Herald's going to go down, but I think RNG should be likely to take this turret without even needing it. Yeah, they're going to be able to drop this one down quite easily, so they're still going to have this Herald. They shouldn't really have time, I think, to position themselves for any...
Here, with a fully complete Thornmail, he's got the Frozen Gauntlet as, okay, that's a TP into the back. They're looking for Crying here, and it's actually Angel who burns the ulti. Crying has his own that he's going to...
No Scrying Orb available either.
He's going to try. He's going to send it out in a second. Bin going forward. He's going to clear away the vision as no one from RNG fully commits, but Dredge line from Ming onto Bin. He's just dead. Nice ultis from View, but the problem is no one's there. Is Angel now the next target? He'll be feared. Xiao flashes over, hits him with a briefcase, and stolen depth charge, not good enough. RNG with 2 easy kills, and Lyric Suning are just the same old Suning that we talked about in our opening segment.
It's even worse, right? And it's understandably worse. You're trying out something completely new by moving SOFM into the support role. You're bringing in View, who highlighted has not played a game since NEST, which was at the start of this year, end of last year. Before that, it was 2020 Spring LDL. So this was a bit of a gamble, but Suning were in a place where you needed a gamble.
Said their desperation's at an all-time high, especially with Bin angling, but Crying's topside, bottom waves pushing in, mid for the rest of RNG. Suning have to make a choice out of either of these lanes.
And they have more members committed towards the bot side right now, right? So it would have to be mid lane. That's where your Nectin is. That's where we saw Thresh.
They're getting covering. And Crying's rolling in as well. Look at Huanfeng right to the back line, has to flash away. Crying doing the same to the mid team, but Bin is walking into 5 people. The Fate's call to save the day. Gala going full frontal as well as Ming. Okay, not going to get the knock up here. Through. RNG have positional control. Dragons up, Lyric, and look, Suning are just like, nah, forget it. There goes Ocean Soul.
Like I said, I mean, it's kind of funny that I made like a joke like Suning Mart earlier, since Suning is actually a store. But
You did, I like that.
yeah, it really does just feel that Suning, I mean, they've had to, right? They actually can't take fights with how far they've been down for the past few objectives, but they started giving over objectives early on. They never got in a position where they were able to fight. It really came from that disparity in bot lane as well. No jungle intervention needed, just straight up 2v2. Gala and Ming outclassing Huanfeng and SOFN has led this game to being able to be snowballed this fiercely.
I mean, they can't even walk into Xiaohu. Look at this tank. SOFM taking half his HP. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is an absolute shellacking, as Spawn would say, as the knockup comes through, flash over the wall. Angel's dead. Let's call it, folks. You know, we've tried to bring them back to life here for 27 minutes, but there's a time we have to call the time of death for game one. It's 27 coming up now in RNG. Don't need to dive. They're just taking away the turret piece by piece. SOFM at half HP. Bin's already ultied. Gala doesn't care. Equalizer not bad as Bin's trying to make the last stand, but he's running into RNG. Gala will help Ren. Nice moonfall there from Wei, but they're all gone in an instant. And Suning weren't even a challenge for Royal Never Give Up in game one.
And now, this honestly just opens up the question for me, Hysterics. Do you keep the same experiment going for game two? I feel like if you're going to do something
Go
like...
for Gala. This will be Gala's first Aphelios game as well. So he's played a hell of a lot of 80 carries his split, now moving the total up to 9. Lyric, walk me through. Let's start.
The wave to crash into you, so Ming should always be able to just force his own opportunities to be able to influence the map.
Especially when he gets his tier 2 boots as well. Dragon going to be done though because Huanfeng and On do have lane priority once again. The first Dragon in the game at 6 minutes 30 goes over to Suning, endorsing someone's cafe. It's very nice. SOFM coming top. Maybe some action here, Lyric. We're all hoping. Bin's going to be walking in, Wei and Xiaohu into the brush. Little bit sus as they come on out, but SOFM doesn't react to it. He just gets hit down. Moonfall as well damaged. Bin now going to try and 1v2. The Howling Mist doing a great job, but they're both melee. Somehow Gwen's got it. What the heck is this champion?
I mean, it's one of those things into anything. They're finally going to pick up their second dragon of the game. We haven't seen them really try to bully out the enemy team too much in the jungle. Maybe just trying to bank on that scaling they have with the Karma and Jinx later on, not wanting to be too prone to risks.
Now RNG are like, okay, let's fight double TP. Dragon resets for the time being as well. Xiaohu at full HP and ready to go. Sonic Wave doesn't connect, or rather does onto SOFM. And Dragon's taken down. Now on top of Xiaohu, there's the Inspire from Mantra. Xiaohu kicks away Bin, but into the backline. RNG have been dove here until Crying sets himself up as well, but Bin is just doing so much damage. Gala frontlining, and Crying next on the menu. I mean, Lyric, RNG just wanted to have a way with him. Better and Lyric, they might not have found the advantage throughout the individual laning phase itself, but in the fight, that's all you need when you have a Karma, you have a Jinx, and you have stability with like Ming walking into you. Down he goes. Suning looking for another one onto Wei. The Diana has flash, but Moonfall needs to come through, or one or the other, onto SOFM. Gala trying to poke him down. And now as Gala has to flash away as well. Moonlight Vigil to come through. He's got 2 targets. TP into the backline. RNG want this. It's Crying with the ulti. SOFM goes in because he can't get out. And RNG get one as a response, Lyric. Very messy second game.
You know, the thing is, you know how you know it's doomed for RNG? When you're losing out on all 3 sides of the map. Sure, you got to kill back in top, as we'll see if Huanfeng goes. Huanfeng's not going down. Xiaohu actually needs to be afraid of going down, but sure.
As we come back to live, right. What do you want to see next, Lyric? How do you push this to Suning, or is it just about keeping the momentum going, keep damage?
Feet. It will be winnable, I think, at that point, if you can find a pick like that.
As they're all inning on top of the Gwen, the flash away immediately. Needlework gives him healing. Moonfall as well. They need to kill him. Bin almost taking a snip out of Crying and Wei, but the kill will go down in Lyric. Another thing we talk about, the pick potential, definitely there, and RNG starting to get the flow going.
Teams in LPL do it, preferring to try and get tempo earlier for a Drake, or even teams that are losing, maybe preferring to like steal camps or things along those lines. But nice to see RNG actually come out with this play. This was something we saw a ton of at MSI. They know they can't contest the Drake, but at least going to even that gold lead out a little. Suning are all collapsing though, so Xiaohu does have to be careful.
All right, kick comes through. Sonic Wave is there, not going to follow through. Now in a bit of trouble. Angel's already been kicked back, trying to kill the Karma, but he's going to heal up. The shield there as well. Bin joining in. And Xiaohu, he's just been ganked by everyone. Even On shows up to join the party.
On just the MSI. Go for like crazy backdoor plays where you have to ignore fights completely. You have like certain people trying to distract shooting, but hey, we're getting what you want.
Ming's flashing, Dark Passage. I ask it, apparently shall receive. Wei gets in the background. Look at this! The access from RNG! Angel will give the shield up, but Gala's still untouched. Gravitum as well. A Flay that's gorgeous. Ming is just so good if he has a hook in his hand.
We said the only way that RNG win fights is if they find a flank or an angle that gets them onto Huanfeng. There realistically shouldn't be one with how Suning's composition plays out, but like you said, Ming and RNG outplaying that so well. They're going to be able to get on Baron, and now it's all up to Bin. You have a 3v5, it's Gwen and two supports.
But another hook comes through from Xiaohu. The Flay's in the middle of the Hallowing Mist, but RNG turn their attention onto On. Gala getting snipped away, someone has to help him. He flashes away, but Bin is still relatively untouched until everyone turns to the end. But Needlework, oh my god! This champion, Bin makes it look even more broken.
Bin making Mr. 200 years like shut up because Gwen absolutely outdoing anything Aphelios can hope to do. That was just disgusting. Like, I don't know what we just watched on our screens, but that Gwen damage is something else. He had two supports right alongside him, so killing him was going to be quite hard. RNG thinking they found the moment where they can all in, but hey, you found the pick.
What they've done, 2-1, 7-1 respectively on those set carries. Suning approaching a game number 3 that's kind of just blown up out of nowhere after one single fight. RNG hoping for those angles you talked about with Cryan, with Xiaohu, Wei, but in the blink of an eye, an inhibitor goes down. Bin sitting up topside with Baron that's going to expire in 3 seconds, but that's a 4,500 Baron power play. You've done your job as Suning, and you've got to Elders up in a minute, and they have their choice of the litter. But look at Xiaohu. Look at this deep flank, trying to bring it back. Who's he going to go on to? Kick away! He's got him, but Tarmked's flashed with him On, saving the day, but he should be dropping. Grey health comes up. They need to burn through him. Xiaohu's still alive. There's the Moonlight Vigil, the Moonfall as well. Has Xiaohu done it? Nah, Bin exists. Nah, it's over. It's over. I'm not even going to team fight this anymore. Bin's got it. Forget it. Pentakill, probably. It's Gwen. You're up, Lyric.
Yeah, okay, well, Bin is chasing down Gala. Gala's getting away. Oh, no, he's not. Bin's going in. Autos are coming out into the snip. He's dead! And that was the extent of my call. And yeah, now I think this is just over for the side of RNG. It looked hopeful, but I mean, even if Jinx dies, it does not matter. Bin is actually the one who's incredibly strong on the side of Suning. You just have so much AoE. You could literally 1v5 the team fight. And yeah, Hysterics, it is actually over in a dominant Game 2 victory. Suning, bring us to Game 3.
That was Pog. Well done. Good finish, Lyric. I'll be the color caster, and I'll tell you one thing.
Finding so many insane ways to utilize the ultimate, find kills, find picks, and open up for the team. You look at their composition, not super high in terms of the damage that it can output, though.
Pretty much there.
It's same as last game, right? Suning draft these 3 lanes that are able to get pushed, especially now with, bot and top.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, okay. That looked like it was going to go so bad for side of Suning. It's not any easier as like Cryin and Wei now want to punish this.
Shockwave is available. SOFM has his flash up again once more. Shockwave as he re-engages in, wants the Grom. Is it on a cooldown or not? I'm not too sure, but SOFM, yes it is. There we go. Away he runs, but dissonance, movement speed, flash away from Wei. And Xiaohu gets it, Lyric. He ran past the turret, and now he's 2-0.
Now, really nice from Xiaohu. Suning trying to answer on the opposite side of the map, though. They have pushed in mid and bot. They're trying to set SOFM to steal this blue buff.
Sonic Wave does connect. Wei's going in once again. Dodges the center plate. Xiaohu solo kill. Top side. Forget that. Meanwhile, down to the bottom lane, RNG actually losing this one with SOFM taking the wild growth. The curtain call will tag Gala, but it doesn't matter. A 1-for-1.
Hardest thing with how far accelerated she is getting. You don't have the consistent DPS as Bin.
He's just flashed over.
Down.
Kick into the wall. Tempest. Cripple, Bin, who does he want to die to? Well, even with the wild growth, actually goes over to Wei at the end of the day, and I think Xiaohu would have preferred it, but doesn't matter, he's already got enough resources as he jumps back in on top of Angel. The Gwen gap closing, doesn't really care that now SOFM is here. Cryan's run on in, and he actually jumps on top of Xiaohu. Shockwave as well, won't save the day. And Xiaohu a little bit deep there, had flash, but didn't want to burn it. Off the Scuttle Crab as well, that'll help, but SOFM's going to corner him off. Hits him with the W, Audacious Charge at the ready. Wei doesn't have his flash, but Orion is coming in to save the day. There's no Shockwave available, so there's still follow-up here, and Wei caught out doing the Scuttle, while Suning were able to be on the map faster.
And Lulu Zin's out for the side of RNG.
True.
Wei isn't alive, though, so I'm not quite sure why that would have to be in your minds at all. They are going to get Angel some plate gold and pick up this dragon at the same time.
Okay, Ocean Dragon at 12 minutes. Again, like 14 minutes hasn't even come yet. Look at Xiaohu snip away. This turret is not long for the world.
Nope. And I mean, the fact that he does already have that Rift Maker to where
Just
Bin...
playing aggressive, thanks to the fact that mid's been pretty fine as well. I mean, Krine has a CS lead, but SOFM maybe hold that thought. I was just talking about him, but with the depth charge in, okay, SOFM going to be given to Krine. You're not going to kill your mid laner. She's at full health, so Krine gets the kill, and Lyric...
100% dead.
Oh, well, Chains of Corruption, let's find out. He's like, who do I die to? Prowler's Claw, and... Whew! Yeah, Bin's going to get the kill. Okay, we knew it. 1-for-1 across the Rift. What's happening mid, though? There's a dive coming through on top of Krine, who burnt the Shockwave before. Huanfeng with the Gale Force rides alongside On as...
You just open up with your W, you're pretty much just chilling through everything. So in the end, with Suning not having control of River, not going to be able to get off that poke as RNG do walked in, they're just going to decide to give this one up. And this is what we were hitting on earlier in Game 1 of wanting to see Suning not just give up objectives, posture in front of the enemy team, and lose everything. They move towards topside, they're going to steal away jungle camps, get vision, and get some damage down on this topside turret.
They do lose mid, they do lose bot though, so there is... You'd arguably say a better trade here for RNG on maybe looking for an engage.
Been away from the team. Shouldn't be able to get too much done. Oh, he's going to go for the 1v1 though.
Okay, but he's bopped back at SOFM's here. Oh no. The flash immediately. Needlework healing him up, getting the maximum stacks. He's still got it, but he misses the final ulti. Flashes there, but doesn't want to burn it. If Xiaohu hit that, a bit more healing and maybe... Okay, well, it's not Alcove Gaming, but he's half health. Shockwave's there. Wei's nowhere nearby. Oh, Krine's dead? Of course he is. What? TP at half health against the Jace. What do you think's going to happen? 2 for them.
You remember how at the start of the day we said that RNG have not been playing like a 1-in-14? I feel like it's kind of attracted as Hysterics. We have a team fight going. Interesting game in that sense, especially once again compared to the first 2 games. His main just goes in.
Yeah, he just flashes over the wall. You wanted a 5v5 Lyric, you got a Shockwave is already out, or rather Chains of Corruption is. Into the backline, Sonic Wave's there as Huanfeng is nailing down. Ming's gonna get hit, shield through, SOFM following up. Remember, he takes no damage as Xiaohu is set packing. The whirling miss right in the middle of it all, but now that it's down, Xiaohu exposed. Shockwave will help him out as the Needlework's doing it again, but Bin says, I know this trick. Wei is gonna be polymorphed, and Lyric, RNG really wanted to fight so badly, but Suning didn't mind it.
I mean, right, we just saw RNG really try hard to force so on. Ming gets bursted out immediately. We saw Krine's ult getting close to a point where it's dealing relevant damage, but still not dealing that much to the frontliners of the side of Suning. Wei not even able to find a way into that fight, so...
Here they come.
For RNG, definitely not what they wanted, and I mean, I don't think Krine and Wei can outplay this. Wei does have Smite, but Bin and Angel doing a great job.
There's a lot of shielding here. There's Wild Growth, and Wei's actually just baited in over the wall. SOFM doesn't even care. Forget the Smite. He doesn't care. It's secured anyway, and SOFM taking damage from Krine. He'll re-engage, not taking too much himself. Ming actually gets the kill. I'll take that back. There's TP in the back line. Another one responded by Suning. This is without a doubt a really fun game to watch. Xiaohu stuck in the wall on top of Angel though. He's ready to snip as Needlework number 1, Needlework number 2, number 3 as well, but he's dead. Not looking too OP when the lethality Jace is hammering away as RNG keep channeling into this choke, but Lyric, I think they're going to all die. Ming's first, Krine's next, he's stunned up, Bin dies, Huanfeng dying to Gala, TP again, Gala's doing it, Angel's now in, never mind, triple kill over to RNG's AD.
I was going to say, I feel like when you said they're all going to die, I mean, you're on the same page that it'd probably be all RNG, but Gala actually able to completely turn it around as the team of Suning just all...
That's 2 dragons apiece here, 28 minutes.
Yeah, and, you know, RNG not going to contest. They're going to go for their same shenanigans of being able to pick up topside turret. You is actually never mind because Xiaohu is going to get punished.
You reckon he'll die, though? That's
2 members
question.
here.
He's TPing away.
Nope, he's fine.
Control ward. Oh, no!
Oh, he's not fine!
Crescent guard. Now he needs help. And again, I don't want to say it. Freak will probably do it for me, but you do have no mana. Angel's here to help out. Bye. Xiaohu's dead once again. Woof. Close, but
That's
still dead.
just crazy. That is crazy how close that was actually able to be in the end for Xiaohu. Now for Suning, you know what they're going to do, right? They're going to start posturing for this Baron. You can try to force a fight. I feel like Xiaohu was the scariest member from the side of RNG at that point in time. You even have good turn potential coming out from your Leona. Doesn't have the Solar Flare anymore, so you're going to have to rely on either an E or like a flash stun combination coming through.
Here we go.
But Suning still want the fight.
All right, Baron at 5k. Now for RNG, look towards Wei, who doesn't have a level lead, but still, Smite's going to be big. Coming through Sonic Wave and helping with the execute. When does he fly on in? He goes in early and he gets it! Out he goes as well. Shockwave for the disengage. Suning, hand between heads, head between hands, whatever. Their head is down.
Yeah, RNG definitely going to be able to get this one. Surprise, Suning not even wanting to posture for any sort of contest. They're just going to try and get control of mid-wave, push that one.
And depth charge, they can go again.
Yeah, and they still have all the poke coming out from Gala to be able to take this turret. You would think it has to be RNG's at this point.
Going in on SOFM, ulti's used. TP is Xiaohu to help get the inner turret. As he returns though, Xiaohu's just going to be out, and okay, exciting TP, but it ends there. Good block.
We're going to see Suning just threaten because they do hit that accelerated shock blast onto Cryan. And we are at that loved 35-minute territory where it's just going to be all about constant grouping and 5v5s.
Yay. Or picks like this. Okay, never mind. Wei doesn't have the kick available. Chains of Corruption used. Wild Growth as well. SOFM getting poked down. He's just dead. He runs on in to his death. And Suning now 4 members on Summoner's Rift.
And now for RNG, you're finally at a point where you can feel the Orianna's actually part of the game. It might have taken 35 minutes, but hey, Cryan, and then Cryan to press the button.
All right, Baron's just going down. Someone needs to get there. It's taken by Bin. And just like that, RNG go, do we want RNG are going to defend the inhibitor? Jesus Christ, wow, that's a lot of damage from Bin. But Cryan will be able to back away. And Wei's going for the deepest flank I've seen.
And you know, one good thing is, earlier we were talking about when you were asking, long time, many years, Elements. Fofo destroyed me many times, but I also beat him in best of fives. But hey, we're getting teams posturing around a dragon,
Let's
so
do it.
We're not going to talk about us. We're going to talk about this. I feel like the poke is just too much for RNG to deal with.
And they just don't know what to do. I mean, flash over the wall from Wei. He won't have that to contest, and SOFM just doesn't take any damage. Crescent Guard out once again. Ming starts off the engage. Here's a curtain call into Xiaohu for the time being. He presses W, but even Ming's not taking enough to deal with it, and that damage means something. As the Soul going to come through, it is Cloud Soul, and it's just secured. Follow up onto the Gwen in the top lane. Solar Flare doesn't connect. And we don't get a fight, but hey, Suning a pinging bot. They're going to try and do something.
Suning are pretty much out macroing RNG at this point in time, where they're just forcing them into position where they're able to get on waves first and then crashing those waves into turret, taking down structures, and it's nice to see. Also for Suning, and I think it's something a lot of LPL teams do well in general compared to when I watch other regions, is they play off their flanks so well. Xiaohu going to be engaged on, but nothing forced out of him.
Watch Bin
do his
split. Okay.
TT versus LNG.
Oh, God. Well, this is close. I mean,
out a bunch of summoners and ultimates from the side of RNG. Shockwave completely whiffed. Suning have nothing to worry about. Now we have a Baron. Accelerated Shock Blast is going to hit someone. They're going to be half HP, and then we're going to be able to find the win for Suning, which is actually unexpected to me.
Isn't it funny is, SOFM's got a knock-up. Is there enough damage? He's taken some himself. They're backing away. This is the fight. Chains of Corruption onto On. Shockwave hits him again. He's taking the Wild Growth. There was a re-engage. Finally, we get some blood. We waited 15 bloody minutes. But Suning, somebody died. As Huanfeng doing the backline. Bin as well. RNG backing off as Bin gets taken down. Gala's doing so much poke damage. But now Ming drops. Cryan's next on the menu. Gala takes the final shot. And SOFM knows that he's in the middle of the rest of his team. Huanfeng flashing forward. Ladies and gentlemen, forget T1. We're not doing it here today. We're not waiting 20 minutes. Suning will put an end to the series, keep the MSI champions down on the ground of the LPL, and in 50 minutes, our brains stayed inside our skull, if only just.
You know, we were like 2 minutes and 58 seconds off